For Martin, man, it gotta be when they was at what you call it, fighting the rat. That was when they was on the little trip. They went on a trip. Yeah, that one. That one's yeah, the Chilikins Island, man. That's it. Yeah, yeah, she did. Yeah, oh yeah, for facts. Yeah. Hey, hey, that's the funniest thing, man. Like, he be going in on Pam. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, blazing her, bro, blazing her.
They
Because
used to have
especially if you
fun
watch
though.
like the first two seasons, man, he was coming up with stuff. Like there's a few times where he got her to almost break character.
Facts,
He was
facts.
like, "Your hair." They told her her hair was so nappy, Wilson couldn't even pick it.
Hey, you could tell too. Like if you pay attention to them sometimes, like you will see on their face like they about to give it up. You know what I'm saying? They
Oh,
about to.
bro, that episode where the first time Dragonfly Jones was introduced and he was training them at their crib,
Yeah,
nigga, you can watch just if you ever get a chance to see that episode again, look at Cole's face.
he was giving it
Cole
away.
literally he's about to bust up laughing. Like he has to turn his head like three times because he was finna roll out because Martin really put on a show with that.
Hey, what's
You
my
know the
nigga?
dude
Huh?
that plays his obedient servant Kenshi.
Yeah,
That's like his main that's like his trainer, like his personal trainer.
man, he used to get whooped.
Oh, who Kenshi or Dragonfly?
Dragonfly used to get whooped over his little
He did. He
cash.
got one win though, and then he lost because the old lady hit him with the hit over the
Yeah.
head.
Hey,
He had beat up Kenshi.
what's the nigga's name that Pam and Gina worked with?
Who?
Pam and Gina. You know that he was
Their boss?
he was another dude. He was in that bitch dancing. It was another one he was playing. I can't remember the dude's name. He was like a little light skinned dude.
You're saying Martin played the dude?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you talking about the white dude, Bob?
Oh, is that what his name is? Bob? Yeah, man.
Yeah,
That
that's
shit's
he's
funny.
on this last episode I just watched because it's the episode where Gina goes out of town.
Man, that is man, cause she
Yeah,
went out of town.
Bob's
They went on the
stupid,
trip.
man. The way
Yeah,
he spin moved her when she tried to kick him out her hotel room.
man.
And then Daddy's like, this hotel is Bossa Nova.
Fact. Um, all right, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Before we even drop into the podcast, man, we gotta chop in and talk about D'Angelo, man. R.I.P. Man. You know what I'm saying?
Keith
D'Angelo.
Neo so man.
Before we get into it, I just want to know, man, what's one of your favorite joints from D'Angelo?
He got a few, man. The first song I ever heard from him was Brown Sugar. And that was like kind of his intro to mainstream, I feel
Right.
anyway. Could be wrong, but that's kind of like I remember going to Sam Goody's and getting that single. And
Uh,
it came with this was back when you niggas was buying singles. This is when we had to buy CDs.
you
Y'all little
feel me?
niggas don't know nothing about this.
Break it down.
You would get single, and every single always had at least one or two snidbits, if not at least one other song to go with that single,
Facts.
because they kind of want to get you to buy the album. So they kind of give you some little snippets of some songs that are on the album, or they'll give you two. So this particular single had Brown Sugar and it had Lady, My Lady. So
That used to be the
it
joint
was
too.
just, yeah, that was a banger. So both of them was like both of my joints, especially Lady. That's just a classic. Like
Yeah.
you could put that on at any barbecue, any black function, and everybody's gonna know half the song.
Facts. You speaking facts.
If you're, I should say, everybody over the age of 25.
Right. If you like 30 plus, you definitely know for sure.
Yeah.
Um,
Anybody under 25, you probably don't know a single word. Maybe you do if
if you,
you're OG or your auntie or you got
yep.
some older cousins or brothers.
Right.
But for the most part, y'all probably that's probably out your ear and one out, or in one ear and out the other. But
Facts.
the main song, and this is the story that I wanted to tell behind this, is Untitled.
I don't know if I heard that
I
one.
had never seen the, huh?
I don't know if I heard that one.
You see, Untitled is a song where he's butt ass naked, bro.
Oh, that ain't what it's called. What is it called? I just
It
looked it up.
always came up. The video would say Untitled, so I don't know what the name of the song is actually,
Oh,
but
it's
that's
called How Does It Feel? That's what it is. For sure.
oh,
Most
that's the name
definitely.
of the song, bro.
Yes, sir.
We might have to look that up, but
I'm pulling it
nonetheless,
up right now. It's off
I'm
of the
listening
album
to that
Voodoo.
song, Voodoo. So
Yes.
my aunt, she had left me with some bud. I think I was probably like 19 at the time. She left me with some bud. I'm at the crib. So I rolled me up a joint and I had seen it in movies. So I wanted to do it. I had lit my little incense, played my little R&B, and I'm in my room vibing.
Vibing,
I
vibing.
just so happened to look out the window and see my mom just pulled up. I'm like, oh shit. So I hurry up, put the joint out, open my side window, try to let as much smoke out the room as I can. I had the window open, so it wasn't like I was in there hotboxing, but nonetheless, I opened it all the way up, let all the smoke out as much as I could. Then I shut my door and I went in the living room. So
Right.
when my mom came in the house, she had to come through the back. So she came through the back, went to the kitchen. She come in the living room and she like said, said something to me. I don't even remember what she said, but then she went to the bathroom,
She
which
smelled
is
that.
right next to my room.
Mm-hmm.
So she goes to the bathroom, comes out, and she's like, Mikey, why does it smell like weed in here? I'm like, I don't know, man. Maybe Auntie smoked before she left or something. I don't know. She's like, oh, okay. She don't say nothing to me. A couple of days go by. I'm in the car with my auntie, and she like, little nigga, don't you ever blame me for some shit you down there doing, nigga. She's like, you lucky I didn't snitch on you. She's like, but nigga, don't you ever blame me for some shit. Take your dumb ass outside on the porch. I'm like, yeah, auntie, you right, man. My bad. She just caught me off guard, and I couldn't tell the truth, so I just threw it on you.
Right. Hey, so
I'm like, I appreciate you not throwing me under the bus.
all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and clarify it. We both right. So you definitely seen it say Untitled. It's called Untitled. How does it feel? So I,
There you go.
but
I knew I wasn't tripping
you definitely not
because I
tripping.
don't never watch
It
the video. As soon as it gets to coming on, I change the channel. I love the song, but I
true,
don't need to see my man's butt naked.
true. And that's what I was gonna add. So I was gonna add that I think D'Angelo might have been the first, one of the first to be like raunchy for the brothers. You know what I'm saying? And now that's why like prior to D'Angelo, you didn't really see a lot of artists, in their music videos without no shirt. Maybe every now and then you might catch LL Cool J or something like that, but you probably didn't even catch him doing that then. But after the D'Angelo situation, you know what I'm saying, it started a trend. So now you see people, out here and they in their music videos without no shirt. And to answer the question I asked you about what's your favorite song? My favorite song from D'Angelo most definitely would definitely be Brown Sugar for sure. That's the first one that introduced me to him. Um, and then man, you
I like Greedy Eyes of Mine, or I can't think of the name of how it go.
he
It's like a video where he plays himself like doing like the whole band.
I
Like
don't know
he's
if I
the
remember.
drummer, he's the lead vocalist. He was like it was like the first video that had came around where they was doing that. Like where they were CGIing yourself
Yeah,
multiple times in one scene.
right.
I can't think of the name of the song, but that's another banger. Like he just
He
to
ain't never
me,
had no
I
failures.
could be wrong. He definitely didn't, but I could be wrong. But I just feel like once he did that, where he went butt ass naked, it just seemed like his career never took off. Like that was the plateau as far as mainstream. Then he had to go. He had no choice but to go neo soul.
Well, you got to think, man. Some of these artists, they really um, choose to be more on the side where they can have more ownership. And I think D'Angelo might have been around, some of the top people back in the day that was into that, like
Oh man,
them Angie Stones and all
I
that. Like none of
yeah.
them never really got to the top where you probably thought they should have been as well. Like they got to a nice level, but then it kind of just like retreated a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They didn't get to the Beyonce level. They just stayed where it's like I would say they like hood legends for us. You know what I'm saying? But like
Facts.
um, somebody else, like the another uh, type of person from a different ethnicity, they probably wouldn't even rank him up there. They probably wouldn't even give a damn about his music like that. You know what I'm saying? So um, because they didn't get to that level. So if you wasn't just like in a black home or you just didn't love neo soul or just like real R&B, you ain't get to hear the greatness of D'Angelo. But we gonna go ahead and pivot, man. We could sit here and talk about my man's for a long time.
Rest in
R.I.P.
peace, man. R&P, man. R.I.P., man. Use a goat. Neo Soul King, baby.
Neo Soul King. That's facts. But you know what I'm saying? We gonna go ahead and get into it. The Benchmark Podcast. I'm your boy Broadway Beats. I got your boy with me, Neef, aka Mr. Perp. We ain't had no
Yes,
perp
sir.
talk last week because we had a damn bye. So I mean, we had a little bit, but we had a little bye, and now we back in it. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna touch up with them in a little bit. But man, I just want to ask you on your takeaway from last week from Dylan Gabriel in the Cleveland Browns. He had his second start. My question for you is, has he shown enough to be the starting quarterback for the rest of the season, or do you think his time is limited over here in Cleveland from just the two games that you've seen so far?
So, what I'll say is my original take on him from the beginning. And I think it's after two games of seeing him play, it's not enough time for us to really say whether or not he can or he can't be uh, the leader of this team for the rest of this season. I've already said I don't believe he's a franchise quarterback.
Right?
He doesn't have the measurables as far as height, weight, arm strength. Um, I don't see him as a plus multiplier, which means he can play above the talent that is around him, and he's just not good. Like he does enough, and he's smart enough to not take the dumb mistakes, but he could have threw at least three picks last game, at least three.
Facts.
Like two of them, they just flat out just dropped. So it's just I don't. It's nothing about his game that tells me he could be a franchise quarterback. It just everything about him says spot duty backup at best. Like a case, he's not even like he. It would take him like you remember how Case Keenum?
Yeah,
had that one good year with us with the Vikes.
yeah.
Like
That's
that's what's gonna have to happen to him. Like he's gonna have to travel around, get some experience, be in the league as a backup, really learn the ropes, and then get an opportunity with somebody at the right time.
right.
But other than that, I just even that is gonna be lightning in the bottle for that year. It ain't gonna be able to something that can be successful year in, year out. I hate to say it about him because I don't know the guy from a can of paint. But just from looking at him play, seeing how he moves and how his team rallies around, like it just doesn't seem like he's that guy. Like you see him and you see Jackson Dart,
Yeah,
light years from each other, and they're both rookies.
true.
The main thing that you could see without, I mean, Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder could see that. The boy is 6'4", two something. He got to be close to 230, 235. He's solid.
Right.
He can move. He got a lightning. He got a rocket arm, and he's electric as far as his personality. Dylan is real bland. He's like oatmeal with no sugar. Like, yeah, I don't really
Man,
see no energy out of him. He don't look fired up. The team don't look fired up behind him. Like, he's not it. Nuh-uh. So
man,
I say he's good for the rest of this year. I don't think Shador's gonna get a chance, man. It's something that we don't know, but that coach do not like him. For him to only have two quarterbacks on the roster and say he don't know who the backup is crazy work.
man. Damn, that's crazy, crazy. Damn, I'm gonna have to add in that I agree with you. We ain't seen enough, but I think the most important thing is chemistry with the team. As you can see, like you just gave a great example. Like this. I'm glad you brought up the Jackson Dart because you could see chemistry with the team. Russell Wilson was just playing. Chemistry was lacking a little bit. For some reason, the players is bought in on Jackson Dart. Um, I don't think the players is really bought in on Dylan Gabriel. So this is
They
my
haven't.
this is my theory right here. I'm gonna tell you what my theory is. My theory is since they haven't bought into him, he got two more games to live up to, and he will be an injured quarterback. So they gonna injure his ass out of there. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I believe. I believe, yeah, they don't have a starting like right now. They don't have a backup quarterback. But if he get injured, Shador is up next, unless they go. And you know
No,
what?
they're
It-
talking about moving Zappy up from practice squad to be the backup.
if they do that now, that's just pure hatred. I don't think the. But even with that being said, I don't think that the head coach is going to make it all the way through. So what is it?
Brown.
Stefanski? Is that what his name is? Stefanski?
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna make it. I don't think he'll make it. They're not gonna hang on to him for 8 more damn games, and they can't win no games. Believing in Dylan Gabriel, and you can see, like you said, all it's gonna take right now is for the fans to believe. The fans don't even damn believe. So, I mean, to me, I just feel like Dylan Gabriel, he's out there, he's going through the motions, but in his mind, he already know that this position is not going to last for him. That's just my take on it. And so, to answer the question, I don't believe he's going to make it through the rest of the season. And it's like you said, because of his size, pause, he's too small, pause. And so, it's over with. And with that being said, um, shit, if Shador don't get his chance this season, he might want to sit it out and go to another team, man. Or he might not even get a chance. That's the crazy part about it. I'm scared of that. All right. So moving on. The Cowboys, man, they fell short 30-27 against the Panthers last week. My question for you is what's wrong with the damn Dallas Cowboys right now? And do you see them making it to a playoff appearance this year? Do they got a chance?
Well, no, I don't. I don't really see them making the playoffs unless they get this like a they have some type of like I don't know if you remember, but the Colts the year they won the Super Bowl with Peyton, they had a shitty ass defense.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, Bob Sanders, their safety, just turned into like defensive player of the year or something. And all of a sudden the defense just start playing better. That's really their Achilles heel right now is they can't stop nobody.
Man.
Like they went for it on 4th and 6 like a couple of times in that game against Carolina. Now, granted, they got it, but the fact that you were doing it let me know and let the other team know you don't have no faith in your defense.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And they showed definitely showed exactly why they don't have no faith in their defense because their defense couldn't hold nothing. They went out there and got broke off by Carolina, which Carolina is they're actually the AFC, I mean the NFC South is actually better than what like all them teams in the NFC South are actually better than a lot of teams overall in a lot of different like I would take all four of them teams over uh definitely over the Arizona Cardinals. I'd
Yeah.
take them over the 49ers right now. I damn near take them over shit. Not the Vikes, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I
You
definitely
tripping.
take them over motherfucking what's the other team in the NFC South, NFC West, NFC North? Ain't there one more or is that just those three? Maybe it's just those three.
It's north, east, south, and
East. I'd
west.
take them over. I would take all four of them over Dallas. And I'd
Almost
say
definitely.
Tampa and Atlanta are just as good as shit, Detroit and Green Bay in our division,
Yeah.
if not better.
Yeah. I mean, our
So
division is probably the toughest right
our
now.
division is the toughest right now just because we got the most
Well,
teams with winning records.
yeah,
Like
that in the
there's no one in
West.
our division with a losing record right now. Everybody's 3 or 2 or better.
Yeah, but then the West is up next because they got shit. All three out of four teams got 4 wins. So it's
Yeah,
San Francisco, Seattle, the Rams, and
yeah,
they all won 4 games. Arizona, the
yeah.
only team that won 2. So it's man, the NFC is tough just in general. I ain't gonna stunt.
It
They
is.
looking
It's gonna be tough. Like you're not gonna be able to get in the playoffs with no 9-9 or 8-8 record. Like you're gonna have to be at
yeah,
least 2 to 3 games, if not more, above 500
facts.
to get in that second tier of the playoffs. Like if you don't win your division, you're gonna have to be at least 3 games over 500.
Now that's facts. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I told you this was the same take I had last week. It's a little bit um, more detailed, but I already told you, man. If you playing against the Cowboys, we already figured them out. Their game plan is over with. We've already figured out their DNA. They like a boxer. Their stripes won't change. Like if you can only punch and you can't cut off the ring and you can't stop a boxer, it's over with. That's how this shit is right now. They all you gotta do is say keep Dallas under 30, and we got a chance of winning. They don't have no
Mhm.
damn defense. If they score 30 plus, they'll win. But if you can keep them under 30, like me and Neef said last week, shit, you got a chance. You probably got an 80% chance to win because you
Man,
already know
that
if you.
defense is so bad. I
It's
don't mean to
terrible.
cut you off, but I just gotta say this. They scored 40, and the defense let the other team score 40.
You
So
feel me? So
they don't have a shot.
in to add on to that, the whole reason why you looking at you got a chance if you hold them under 30 is if the game's tied up and you got the ball last, you know you got the opportunity of for sure kicking a damn field goal, just like how they lost against the Panthers last week. Field goal. They already know we ain't really tripping as long as we get in field goal range. They defense, they secondary is questionable, and they pass rush is questionable. Shit, hell, they whole defense is questionable. I don't know why they ain't just go grab something and replace where Parsons was at just to make him a little bit more improved. But it might be too late for that. I don't think they got no chances to making it to the playoffs. Thanks to your boy Jose. I already been telling y'all that Jose, you done pissed me off a long time ago. You be hating on the Vikings. So hey man, now you gotta eat his crow. But yeah, man, we gonna push it
But
on. What you was gonna say?
nah, I said pretty much.
Yeah, so he don't even like talking to me when he see me up there at work. He'd be looking right past me sometimes. I'll be out there, hey, what's going on, man? Y'all down. But that's how Cowboy fans is. If you're a Cowboy fan, when y'all win, y'all be up. When y'all down, y'all be quiet. Y'all don't answer phone calls or nothing. Um, but all right, the Ravens are currently sitting at 1-5 in the AFC. What has to change for them to even get a chance at the playoffs this year, or do they even got a chance? Let me look. Hold on. They 1-5.
Oh, they're cooked.
No, actually they might not be because they in the AFC North, and Pittsburgh is 1-4, and Cincinnati is 2-4. So,
You mean 4-2 and 4-1?
huh?
You said 1-4
It
and
says
2-4.
4-1. Pittsburgh is 4-1, and Cincinnati is 2-4. And then there's
And
Baltimore and
Browns are
Cleveland
what?
one and
One
five.
and 1-5.
Yeah. So okay. So do you
I
think they
don't
got?
think Baltimore and the Steelers have played each other yet.
But do they even? Does Baltimore even have a chance to make it into the playoffs? Is my question. Or is it over with?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Just because you're asking them to win, they would basically have to like go on like a 5-game winning streak. Like they can't lose. They literally have to go on like at least and in hope at that same time the Steelers lose 2 out of the next 4 games, and then they would still have to sweep them in their
Right.
division on their head to heads. Like it's just that's I mean it's possible because anything's possible, but just the way that that team is played, it just don't look like. I just think they're cooked. Like it's just too many losses too early. You know, Lamar being gone for a couple of weeks, like a hamstring is always a funny thing
Yeah.
to try to come back from. And the way he plays the game, it's not like he's a quarterback that plays predominantly above the shoulders. Like
True.
he still has a lot of RPO and he don't run the ball as much as he did his first few years, but that's still a lot of his game. So I don't know, man. It just I would say if I was betting money, I'd say no, man, because it's just I just don't see how a one in
No.
five team is going to be able to turn it around to lose no more than 3 more games the rest of the season. Like that's basically what they would have to do.
Let's be
Like
honest.
they literally cannot lose more than 3 more games the rest of the season.
Well, it's gonna be tight anyways, just because um, conference wise they 1-3. So Cincinnati's 2-1. So they won two of their conference games. So they good. If it comes down to conference games, then they're gonna be
And
cooked.
I think Joe Flacco is going to keep them afloat. I think they might shock the world and get the Steelers this week.
Man, Joe Flacco didn't look too bad to me. He didn't look. He was killing. Well, I put
All
bets
he
on
need
him.
that's all he needed was weapons.
Right,
He ain't got really. He didn't really have. He didn't even have the running back for the Browns for like the first 2 games or something like that.
right.
So I
They was
mean,
just ready to do that anyway. They just wanted to show Dylan Gabriel would have looked it like to start. That's all. They ain't wasn't finna keep Flacco over there anyway. You know,
facts.
let's be honest. They already was expecting for Flacco to probably turn out 3 games terrible, maybe win two and one or some shit, and then he was
What
gonna be
does that
gone.
say about Jameis Winston and Russell Wilson though?
That just says, see, that's the problem. This league right now, they trying to. It goes back to what I told you from the beginning 2 weeks ago. They trying to press fast forward on the process. So they won't allow a person to just learn what the quarterback role is. They want to throw somebody out there, let them see them play 3 games, and then get rid of them and say, "All right, now you're up. You didn't had your training." Damn, 3 games is training. Like most of your best quarterbacks sat out for the first year, like didn't get no chances. You know what I'm
It ain't
saying?
got nothing to do with that, bro. What it is it's the money ball. It's
But
the analytics.
but
It's
I'm just
the
saying
the
though.
fact that you I'm saying too. I was just going to add on to what you're saying. Like ultimately, they push these rookies out here early because it's best business. Because if they do pop on a rookie, now you got 3 more years to build the team around them at a rookie's quarterback salary. Say you don't hit on him, he's a bust. You probably gonna still be good enough. I mean, bad enough to where you can get another quarterback in the draft.
But see, they ain't waiting long enough though. That's my problem. Okay, so if you do what you
It
said,
depends on the quarterback. It depends on the quarterback.
man, they giving them like a year and a half, 2, and if you can't pick it up in that long,
No,
they kicking your
no,
ass
I
out.
disagree. I disagree.
You
You
right.
know why
You
I
right as far
disagree?
as you right
Let me
as
give you a
far,
perfect example.
huh?
I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Bryce Young.
But yeah, it's a case to
Let me
case
finish.
basis.
Let me finish. Let me finish. They put him out there early. He looked it like poop. CJ Stroud went out the same time. They came out the same year. He went one. CJ went like 3 or 4. CJ had the better rookie season. Next year, CJ comes out. He's having a decent year. Bryce is struggling again. They bench him. Go with the veteran, Andy Dalton. He wins a couple games. Then he gets to showing you why he's a backup. They put Bryce Young back in. He has not gotten out since, and he's only been getting better and better and better. The
Right,
whole thing is
but
you
you
have to give them the opportunity to fail.
true, but you got to give them time. You can't just give them. So you named 2 quarterbacks that are above average, right? So let's be honest.
Bryce Young wasn't above average, bro. He
What,
was he
but what
was
I'm,
teetering on not being in the league.
but what I mean by above average, let me just explain what I mean by above average. When I say above average, that means normally when that situation happens, you're not getting a chance again on that team. So you a little bit above average because they kept him and then gave him another chance. So if it was somebody else, like a lot of these other quarterbacks they got, they're not giving them multiple chances. They're not going to bench you and then bring you back and let you get a chance after somebody else play a couple games and you see and then throw you back in. Hell no, they going to say we going with the second string dude the whole time. Like look at Baker Mayfield. Let's just look at Baker Mayfield. He was in the wrong situation, got over there. Now he with the Bucks and he looking good. So my thing is somebody got to be willing to take the time. Even like not everybody gonna start off and be good like Carson Wentz was. Carson Wentz started off hell of great as hell, and then look at the decline. So it's like when you put him out there too fast, now the decline might it make it happen quick. We don't get a lot of Patrick Mahomes. We don't get a lot of Lamar Jacksons. These guys are top tier quarterbacks. That hell yeah, when you see them, you're gonna give them a chance. But Dylan Gabriel, if he mess up too much, you moving around. You're not about to sit down and give him 3 seasons, and that's the problem. If you can't give him 3 seasons to figure it out, then what was the point of drafting him anyways? Because he's not going to be ready right now. We all know that. You get what I'm saying? Like you don't. It goes back to what you said. They don't have the structure built around them to even allow that to happen. So
Very true.
um, that's just my thoughts. But we gonna go ahead and move past that. The Ravens ain't got no damn chance, man. It's over with. That's just
No
how.
chance.
That's all I wanted to say. I mean, I said all that to say the Ravens ain't got no chance this year. It's over with. But the highlight game for next week for us that we gonna speak about. You know what I'm saying? Normally we speak about a couple extra games, but man, the Vikes they didn't get to play last week. So man, we get to humbly play against the Philadelphia Eagles, who ain't been playing too damn bad. What do the Vikings got to do to win on offense, defense, and special teams? Or do they even got a chance? Do you even think they even got the damn chance to win?
Yeah, they definitely. I mean, it's any given Sunday. So that wasn't a movie title for a reason. It's the very much truth. Anything can happen. So, and I think at this time right now, we're playing about the same. They are on a 2 game losing streak. We're on a 1 game winning streak. But the game before that, we got beat. So I just feel like the energy level at us being at home, I think it's gonna be high. At quarterback, I don't know. I don't know who's gonna be playing, but if I was a betting man, I would almost think Carson Wentz is gonna get benched because he's a little bit more injured than JJ. I think JJ's a little is healthier right now, so it makes more sense for us to let him play versus
Ooh wee,
pulling out a hurt and injured Carson Wentz.
man.
I just think we need to dial it down, play to our strengths, try to keep Saquon wrapped up. Don't let him go crazy. If we can keep him from going crazy, we'll have a real chance in winning that game. If we can keep him from going crazy, we'll definitely have a great chance to win that game. Because I know for a fact Jalen Hurts is not going to be able to beat us. I just don't see it. Like maybe the tush push a few times, maybe a couple broken tackles or something, but overall, I just from the quarterback position throwing the ball, I don't see him breaking us defensively. I think that's the best part of our defense is our pass defense.
Okay.
Now, on offense, like I said, if it's JJ like I think it will be, stick to the script. Be the point guard of the offense. Be the point guard of a NFL team like you's a point guard on a basketball team. It should be spread it around. Like JJ might have 3 or 4 more catches than the next person, but it should be at least 7 to 8 players that got at least 1 to 2 targets. You're just spreading the ball around. They can't really figure out where you're going with the ball.
Right.
And consistent run game, 15 to 20 carries, no matter what. 15 to 20 carries, no matter what, from your running backs. And these niggas got to hold on to the rock. They've been fumbling lately. Hold on to that pill. 0 turnovers. Cause to ourselves on defense, and we win by double digits. But I'm going to say we win 27-24.
Hey man, is this bad juju if I go get a Carson Wentz jersey and wear it on Sunday?
Yeah.
This is second string backup. He ain't getting no clock. I just was trying to ask. Okay, so he say it's bad Jew. I can't
Oh,
wear
he
no
got
jersey.
to
Huh?
go get you a Dante. Get you a motherfucking AP.
All right, so all right, man. So I'm gonna answer the question. To me, I'm gonna be honest with you. Uh, on offense, for the Vikings to even have a chance, to me, you got to make sure you get the heat checker going off the rip. JJ hasn't found the heat check at all. He be passing up. He be looking everywhere else but Justin's way. Get Justin involved early. If he get just like I told you last week, when Justin get involved, everybody else gets hyped up because now once Justin get fired up, you know that it's open season because now what that's going to do, he now Justin become a little bit more of a decoy. Other players and other wide receivers get open. You got Adam Thielen. He might be able to catch him 1 or 2 and do something like that. Like Neef said, we going to keep stressing to run the damn ball like you said. That's big. I think JJ got to take some damn chances. He been able to sit back, watch Carson Wentz, and the only reason why the Vikes even been winning games is because Carson Wentz he been taking chances and he ain't been scared to go and put it on the line sometimes, and that's what it's gonna take because we got the players and we got the right offense but you just can't be scared. And man, let your nuts hang, bruh. Let your nuts hang. That's gonna be. He gotta let his nuts hang on the what you call it, man, on Sunday. And on defense, man, he said we got the best pass defense. I think our secondary is, you know what I'm saying? Woo, we questionable. So with that being said, you said that you don't think what you call it could beat us by itself. Yeah, not on the passing. Jalen Hurts, you say you don't think he can beat us on the passing. You're right. I don't think that, but he can do a rendition and they can pay attention to what Caleb Williams was doing to us game one. And he was just, he's just stepping back, sitting there for a couple seconds, then taking off. Stepping back, sitting there for a couple seconds, take off. That's all he got to do. If we don't, because our the Vikings defense, we don't be decoying shit. And if we playing zone, we playing zone. It don't look like we blitzing. It don't look like none of that. So throw some decoys on defense. That's going to be important. Look like a blitz if it's a zone. Look like it's a man if it's a zone. Don't just look like you cover 4, cover 2. Look like you know what I'm saying? Look like you trying to play one-on-one sometimes. But, man, I think they got a good opportunity. Normally I give them a chance to get the W. But, man, I think we're going 3-3 this week, man. I don't think we got a chance, man. Philly, shit. Man,
You say you think we're losing, so we're gonna go to
yeah.
2-3.
3-3. We 3-2 right now, brother. I got the standings up. I'm looking at it right now, brother. Brother.
The three teams that we beat.
I don't know, but this is what it say. I don't know what 3 teams we want. I can click on it and tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now. We beat the Browns, we beat the Bengals, and we beat the Bears.
There you go.
There we go. We
So we
lost to
would
them
be
Dirty
three and
Birds.
three.
Yeah, we lost to the Dirty Birds and the Steelers. We were supposed to win that Steeler game and we didn't win. So, I think we're gonna be 3-3. Normally, we got this, but no. If JJ starting, we gonna against the
So our only loss you're saying should have been against Atlanta.
yes. Ain't no way we should have lost to the Pittsburgh. We should have beat them. I had us beating the Pittsburgh Steelers, but knowing the
Yeah,
Vikings, we mess around and win this one. But
I just think we're due against the Eagles. We haven't beat them in a while. Like they didn't beat us like the last two. It's just like with Detroit. We got to beat Detroit this year. They didn't swept us the last 2 years.
yeah,
So we're due for a win against them punks too. But let's go to the next topic.
all right,
I'm gonna
and
beat
we at
that horse
home.
all night.
Yeah, all right. Man, this question it's gonna change now because Russell Westbrook he actually he got
I
picked
was
up
just gonna say he got
by
signed
Sac.
to the Kings.
Yeah, he got picked up by the Kings today. So my question for you today, at first it was gonna be Russell Westbrook. He wasn't on the team, but he got picked up by the Kings. So how do you think it's gonna look for him with the Kings this year?
Man, I think he's gonna be okay, man. I think he knows this is the end of the road. You know, I heard his wife said he smashed his phone when he found out Giannis's brother got picked up before he did.
Oh man,
So clearly, he sees the writings are on the wall. So I think he's gonna play fired up. I think he's gonna get a good quality rust this year. Being that he knows this is probably his last hurrah, and I hope he can stay healthy enough to finish out the year. And, the Kings ain't going nowhere. They ain't making no playoffs. So they be lucky to possibly be in the play-in game or something like that.
no, that's facts. Um, I think I think Russell Westbrook about to be like in the top 5 assists um of all time or something. So he need to play this year because I think right now he like in the top 6 or 7 or something like that. So he definitely need that.
He's a Hall of Famer though. He's
Almost
definitely a first
definitely,
ballot Hall of Famer.
no questions about it. That ain't even a question. Mr. Triple Double, when you doing that, you definitely first ballot. But
Yeah, and he got an MVP, I think.
yep, he definitely got an MVP. So I'm gonna go ahead and add on to that. I think I think he gonna look real good with the Kings, just for the simple fact of him going in there. He'll be able to be like a sixth, seventh man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna start Keegan Murray and over there and Zach Levine and them. So he ain't gonna get an opportunity to be a starter, but a good role player, somebody who can influence the bench. He didn't look bad with the Denver Nuggets
Nuggets.
last year, and he was averaging like
Nah, he did.
13 and like 7 or something. So I think he's still gonna be able to, give you some good numbers off the bench. So
Yeah,
I think, like you said, Kings ain't going no damn where. So it's a good little opportunity for him to just go ahead and, I guess you would say, do a hoorah, little last hoorah
man.
show.
He can get his. Remember how he was super cold with the Wizards?
Yeah,
That's what I think he's gonna give us. Like it ain't gonna be every game or consistently like it was with the Wizards, but he gonna have a few games throughout the year where he put on that cape again and give us some prime Westbrook.
yeah. Hopefully he do. All right, man. We gonna go ahead and move along, man. Zion Williamson, man, he back. He looked like he locked in for the start of the season, man. Can I ask you, man, is finally his breakout year, or man, is this just a short-lived tease, man?
Man, at this point, bro, you already know, man. I'm like that emoji, the fingers crossed, and they're crossed like six different times. Like how if you got some long ass fingers and you can
Oh, you
cross your
crossing them?
fingers multiple
You
times.
crossing them hoes like all together? I'm trying to do that shit right now. You
Man,
doing
cross your fingers, your toes, your eyes,
them?
everything, nigga. Like that nigga's juju and luck with health ever since he blew that gasket out at Duke and blew out his shoe.
Man,
He ain't never really had good luck since health wise. And that's my young bull, man. Like when him and Ja came into the draft, like I had a choice. I could have went Ja Binks. I still rock with Ja. But if I was to ever like get a jersey of a young bull, it would be Zion, man. That's he just to me, he's like he's an enigma.
yeah.
Like he's the closest to Barkley that's been in the league
Barkley with some
since Barkley.
athleticism. Shit, Barkley was
Like he's
never that
Barkley. Like he's exactly what Barkley. He's a left-handed Barkley.
on dope,
Like
like on
they're
steroids.
point guard. They got point guard ability. Even though Barkley didn't really have a whole lot of handle, he had enough handle for back then, so he could get busy and he could drop dimes. And he was good. He focused
True.
because the league was about rebounding and all that back then. Like
Yeah.
we used to have rebound king basketball cards. Like
Fact.
it was a good emphasis on that portion of the game. Like no one's caring. You couldn't tell me who the last three defensive rebound kings were in the league. That was something you really remembered and knew because they actually made it a point.
No, that's facts.
So with that being said, he's the closest to that type, and he actually is going to be a walking triple double. If he can stay healthy with that team and the way that I see they're using him now, which is to be the point guard, he's going to be close to a triple double damn near every night. If
I
you
can
do
feel.
fantasy basketball, he definitely would be somebody I would pick up to either have on the bench or possibly start at the fold. Because, like I said, he's gonna have the numbers. He's gonna have rebounds, points, and assists. As long as you can stay healthy, he's gonna have all three every game.
You said it
And
all.
he's sneaky, freaky, in like passing lane steals. So he might fuck around in the game and have four steals, and you be like, what? And half of them you be just that, like somebody trying to throw a cross court pass and he intercepts it like a linebacker.
Man,
It just takes off and you
yeah,
go.
he said intercepted like a linebacker. That's crazy work. But hey, man, I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's how if he looking.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, man. I said this from the beginning, and I'm gonna double down on it like I always been saying since I seen my man in high school and even at Duke. I always knew he's 6'4", 230 something pounds plus. Them puppies he's jumping on and coming down on, them ankles, them anklets, they can't handle all that pressure. So I just don't think he's going to ever have a healthy career, man. It is what it is. The writings is on the wall, man. He done played maybe 4 seasons, and he ain't had over 50 games. So, I mean, ain't really nothing to talk about. Like the man, we wishing and ifing. Like I don't be ifing iffy. Yeah, if he iffy, if we doing a whole lot of ifing, man. And my man's, if we was living in the if world, Penny Hardaway would have turned out if he would have been not hurt. Derrick Rose would have if he wouldn't have. So, man, it's just a hype. Man, he looked good. He's staying there healthy, but man, when he get to running up and down that court at 1,000 miles because he don't know how to run no other way, it's over with. Them ankles is gonna go, and he gonna be sitting it down like he been doing for his whole career. So we gonna move.
Hey,
Go ahead. we gonna.
Zion, I'm a rebuke that in the name of Jesus. I'm a rebuke it, Zion. You ain't gotta call me.
All right, man. So the reports is Cooper Flag for the Dallas Mavericks is going to be starting this year at the point guard spot. My question for you is: this going to be the best move for his game, or do you think they forcing this fit for him?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is the perfect situation for him. Perfect. He's a traditional point guard at 6'10". If you really think about his game and what he brings to the table offensively, that's his best attribute. Is that he's unselfish and he always looks to make the next play. So I think it's a perfect fit. I think it's a perfect fit because he's not the type of player where you want him running off a bunch of, pick and rolls. That's not really. He's not a spot up shooter like that. His game is more slashy. Even though
Right.
he's 6'10", his game is more like of a slasher. Like I said, of somebody who's a smaller stature, like a point guard. So a traditional point guard, I should say, an old school point guard. So with that being said, this is going to allow him to really use all his because he's a basketball player, but in the sense of a baseball player, he would be a 5'2" guy.
Right.
If that makes any sense to you, bro, or bench mob in general. Like that's just what I see from him in his game is like he can do a little bit of everything. It's that old saying, he's a trade. He's got a thousand trades, master or nothing.
Right.
So with
I
him
feel that.
being and in with that team, like when Kyrie comes back, that's even better because that's not really Kyrie's. He's more of a
Two.
shooting
Yeah,
guard
he's
that's
more of
stuck
a
in the
two.
point guard's body.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So I just think with Clay and the rest of having shooters, PJ, the rim runners, like with AD
Gafford.
and Lively and Gafford, like I
Yeah.
just think it's just a perfect fit, man. Like he was able to do, big to big lobs to do with Duke, and he just had one of them. Now he's
Right.
got three.
Man, you
So
said it.
yeah, it's gonna unlock. It's gonna unlock his game. He's gonna be another triple double guy you might want to get in fantasy basketball and have stalk him on your bench somewhere if you can, because he's definitely going to be a triple double guy with like maybe 2 to 3 blocks,
Yeah, he got some. He got
two
some clamps.
steals,
He got some clamps for sure. Um.
facts. He moves them puppies, man. That
Yeah.
hey, he moved. He came from Duke. That's what we do, man. That's what niggas hate on Duke, but you niggas that come in the league from Duke, they move them puppies, and usually if all else fails, they're gonna be a good wily vet.
Yeah. Most definitely. Or a good, great role player. Hey, and let me go ahead
Hey,
and
that's even better.
add on to that. This, it is 2025, man. So to me,
Actually,
in this league, you have to be a hybrid player, which means that you can no longer just be a small forward or power forward. They want a hybrid. They want somebody who can do all that shit. Because okay, if you can't do everything, then we're limited. So um,
hey,
when we playing somebody in the
if you gonna
playoffs, we they're gonna put
You're
in
gonna be a
different.
mismatch.
It's going exactly. There's going to be a mismatch on the defense or something like that. So you always want to have playmakers. The more playmakers you have, the more options and abilities you have to get different people open, and then you don't look so cookie cutterish. It don't look like okay they just going to Zion. Okay, they just going to Anthony Davis. Now it's like okay Anthony Davis can run the point sometimes. Kyrie can run the point. Okay, we can have, what I'm saying, Clay Thompson's running a point every now and then, depending on the matchup. And when you got the opportunity to do it like that, it spreads the floor more. Now you got people hitting different areas because everybody can play point guard. Of course, we know that can't happen with Dallas because they got Gafford and Lively, but with the triangle between Anthony Davis, Kyrie, and then your boy Cooper Flag, it's just gonna be something you ain't gonna be able to pick that apart. As long as AD can stay healthy and Kyrie can stay healthy, you ain't gonna be able to stop that. And I think the biggest thing I like about him is like you said is it's the defensive factor, and the unselfish factor. Like you said, he ain't really just great at one thing. He's like C plus everything. And so that just gives you a whole bunch of space to grow and sharpen up your tools. And man, you in a certain area, he might be able to be A plus in 3 4 years, and then within time, he can just become a 5-star player. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a good fit, man. I got Dallas going to the playoffs this year with that squad. Whoo, they're gonna be hard to stop for real. Once Kyrie come back for sure. But all right, man, we're gonna go ahead and move on to bench or start. Where you either gonna bench it or you gonna put it on the start. Bench or start, man. Shrimp Alfredo or lasagna.
Oh man, I'm going lasagna all day. Start bench shrimp Alfredo. Not
Okay.
really a huge fan of it. Prefer if I'm gonna do Alfredo, it's gonna be chicken, or
Okay.
I can do both. If you want to get real froggy,
Both of them.
with, yeah, with a little broccoli,
Okay.
it definitely be But my preference is
Right.
lasagna. Rest in peace to my cousin's auntie. Auntie, I can't remember your name for the save of my life. I apologize. I still love you, but she made the firest lasagna. It was like 8 layers, and it was homemade. And nigga, I felt like Garfield, man. Like I could damn near eat the whole plate, the whole pan,
Hey, going
with some
crazy.
garlic bread. Christmas time.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I'm gonna have to bench shrimp Alfredo, and I'm gonna have to start lasagna with you, man. I ain't gonna lie, my mom make that lasagna like I don't eat meat, but shit. If I go back right now and Shorty make that lasagna, man, count me out the game. I've been good for a good 6 years or something, man. But if that lasagna hit that plate, it's over with. So I don't care what nobody say. Bench or start, jerk chicken or curry chicken.
Definitely got to go with that jerk, man. That jerk. I'm a spicy dude anyway.
Go with that jerk.
Like they both kind of spicy, but
Yeah,
curry is more like of a soupy taste to it, and I just that's not really my cup of tea. I've ate it a few times. It's just not what I really care for. So
it's
I'm gonna
acquired.
start jerk. Yeah, it's definitely an acquired joint. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
go jerk all day and start that joker and throw that Curry to the 13th man on the bench.
damn, Curry, you out the picture, man. I'm gonna have to agree with you on that, man. I'm gonna have to bench curry, bench curry chicken and start jerk chicken. Like you said, man, I like spicy stuff. And man, ain't it's something about the combination with that jerk, man. You know what I'm saying? So
Man,
man, it just be going
what
stupid, man. So man, shout out to the
stupid
creator, whoever made jerk, man. Shout out to you, player.
man
You stuck your
for
foot in that
sure.
for sure. But
Pinky toe.
for sure, definitely the pinky toe. Bench or start, power or BMF.
Oh, that's not even close, man. Power, man. Every time I used to see Lil Meech and that ducktail them first seasons, man, with that ducktail, it made me just want to rip it off like he was the Prince Hakeem and motherfucker coming to America. Like it just did so. His acting is terrible. Like it, Power was a movement. Like
Yeah,
Power is the reason why BMF even had a chance to be on the air. Like
facts.
Ghost played that role like it was made for him, which it just seems like it was. It was just seamless. Tommy, like
Yeah,
the whole cast, like even the little nigga, like even though he got on my nerves, grew on me. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like it just was a cultural phenomenon, and then it came on at the right time. Like it hit
yeah,
right around, like it was already popping before COVID, but like once COVID hit, it just really took on to another level, and that's when 50 was able to turn it into the Power Universe. And shit, I actually like Tommy's show out of all of the other ones.
man. You broke it down. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Damn.
You
I
know,
be trying to, I be,
Councilman Tate's supposed to have him a spinoff.
yeah, that'd be good too. You know what I'm saying? That'd be good.
I used to
Um,
get that haircut. That's what I used to tell my barber.
Give me the
Let me get that
councilman tape.
Councilman Tate, man.
Real talk.
That
Uh,
mug, that nigga, hey, whoever was cutting my nigga Lorenz Tate up and on the show Power, man, they had that boy's joint crispy,
that crispy crisp. Like I,
man.
hey,
And
I'm
he
at
was
the.
a psychopath on that show too.
He was, and he'll smile at you. Once he give you that smile, you already know what time it is. He finna do some slick undercut snake shit. But I'm gonna have to agree with you, man. Like for real. I did like BMF. I do like it, but I wasn't engaged the same way I was for Power. I watched the spinoffs and all that, but I kind of after season one for BMF I was done. So man, I'm gonna start being Power and bench BMF, man. It
Let's
ain't
do
nothing.
it.
I don't got a real reason, but it just didn't flow as well. You know what I'm saying? Um, bench or start Luca or Shea Gilchrist Alexander.
Man. The only reason why I'm saying this is because he's a teammate of my guy.
Oh, I thought you was going with the
That's the
ring.
only reason why I'm saying this, man. I gotta go Luka Duka just because he's with LBJ right now, man. But Shay's a bad man, man.
Bad,
That
bad.
big lip punk, man. He looks like one of them characters off of them uh spook pictures that they used to show us back in the day, where they used to have us looking all crazy and mocking us.
Yeah.
And, and them, like he really looks like that. He's a funny looking guy, but that brother can hoop.
Hoop is
That Canadian nigga can hoop. Like,
he can hoop
and
hoop.
he's got a herky jerky game, and it's real perfect for this NBA.
Man, he remind me so much of Ray Allen. I don't know why. It's so Ray. But
It's super smooth.
it's real
It's
smooth.
effortless. It don't look like he makes bad. He's one of them dudes that kind of make basketball look easy.
For real. It make you be like, I
Like
could do that
it
shit.
make you mad. Like how y'all not see that? Like y'all don't see how he's just y'all. I see, but they don't see it because he's setting it up every time. And he's very intelligent. I didn't know his basketball IQ was that good.
Yeah,
Like
he's
he's
nice.
especially when it comes to like manipulating the defense by his teammates and like making sure they get in certain positions so he could have certain mismatches, knowing that your your rim protector had to go out a certain space and can't get back. Like I watched a video recently and they kind of broke down his game, and that's what gave me even more appreciation. But Luca's such a the reason why I have to start Luca and bench Shea, and I have to give all my flowers to Luca now. I didn't gave Shay, I didn't get enough, as these young bulls say, glazing on you. Now it's time to do some bona
You
fide
definitely was
truth
glazing.
talk. That's what it sounded like it. So I'm gonna keep it real. This is what the bitch mob's about, man. We don't hold no punches, even on ourselves. Anyways,
Right.
Luca is the He's the Magic Johnson clone. He's the closest to Magic Johnson in 2025 as far as his skill set. And what I mean by that is he's Magic Johnson with a jump shot. Like no one, I don't remember too many people really bragging about Magic Johnson's defense. Could be wrong. He could have been out there locking niggas up, but that's not really what I remember the conversations about, and what I remember seeing a lot of the highlights from. So, with that being said, his IQ and the way he thinks the game and where he can make the game so much easier for his teammates, and the fact that he can still drop 35 on you is just it just makes him a enigma. Like Shea, Luka's 35 and Shea's 35 look way different.
True.
Like Luka's 35 looks effortless. Like you'll look up and you like, damn, that nigga got 20 already. Versus Shea, he done been at the free throw line 10 times, so you didn't seen him
Right.
in slow motion. Because that's generally, I'm not saying he don't get buckets, but a lot, I'd say a good 10 to 15% of his points every night is from the free throw line.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So with that being said, it's just a different type of hooper. Like Luka could get to the line, but that's not really his forte. He's gonna razzle dazzle you and pull that one legged three from the corner and and just keep doing it until y'all come out, and then he's gonna get to the basket downhill and throw a lob, or he's gonna get down and head fake you, then get a foul. Like he's just
Facts.
his game is just way more methodical and it's so slow. It to me is just like watching a artist or something, like somebody who's just got the game just figured out to a T. Like y'all are playing checkers, he's playing chess.
Yeah, I had to agree with you, man. I'm gonna have to bench Shea and start Luca, and the reason why is you call him Magic, I call him the closest thing to LeBron as far as stats wise. So I ain't gonna lie, man. Shit, I think he came. Did he come in the same draft as Anthony Edwards? Um,
Luca?
yeah, or did he come the year before? He came the
Hell
year before.
no.
He came the year before.
Yeah, him and
Okay,
Trey was in the same
okay,
draft. They
Trey.
got traded for each other.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, man. In that draft, I think I got Luca being the best player. I don't know. I just like
Luca
Luca.
in
I
an
always,
Atlanta Hawks jersey, that would have been nasty
yeah,
work.
that'd have been terrible work. They would have been trash anyways. But I just got Luca. I just like his game a little bit better. I think the thing they got in common, him and Shea, is that they both don't really look like they try hard to play the game. It just looks easy to them. I mean, to me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Um,
I
but
agree.
yeah, man. So bench or start, orange juice or apple juice?
Oh, man, I'm a big orange juice fan. I drink that a lot, way more than I do apple juice. I actually had a bad experience with apple juice, and it wasn't the apple juice's fault. It was more my fault. I should have known better. I was working at the nursing home, and we used to get these, them big nursing home, hospital cups.
Yeah,
They're like, you can put like a half a pound of ice in them and something to drink in them, and they just stay frosty cold all day. You could leave that joker in the sun, it probably still would stay frosty. So I had got one of them and filled it up with apple juice, but it's the nursing home apple juice. It ain't just regular apple juice. So I didn't filled it up to the brim, and I'm just drinking it before my shift, and I'm working and getting stuff set up for dinner, and all of a sudden I got like, how you get that little quick little up in your gut, you feel like you gotta let one loose real quick. Man, I must have, and it wasn't just it had something with it, bro. And I felt it coming
he
down my
book
leg. I said, "Oh no!" Thank God,
man.
my grandma lived in the nursing home I worked in.
It's crazy work.
So exactly. So I
Wow,
went to her room,
wow.
took a shower real fast, threw them clothes and the underwear and everything in the trash, Went and got some pants. Had my grandma get me some pants from the Lost and Found, and nigga, I'm working the rest of the day commando. I had
You
to
was
ride
in
the bus home
damn. He was in
commando.
commando, and then he was rocking pawpaw in them pants. He bogus as hell for that. Hell no.
Somebody's old daddy's grandpa's jeans, man. They was
Free
so little and tight.
free balling that
Oh
shit. Hey,
man, it wasn't flooding. I wasn't flooding, but I
you
was
was
definitely free balling the rest of the shift and on the way to the crib. I was so hot, bro. I just couldn't wait to get to the crib.
man, that's crazy work. All right, man, I'm gonna bench.
So yeah, I'm going OJ all day. Apple juice, you're
That's what you
done.
going.
I drink you limitly.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that. I'm gonna have to bench orange juice, and I'm gonna have to go with apple juice, man. I ain't got no. Hey, I just like for me. Okay, so when you in the morning you brush your teeth, you can't hit the orange juice because it's gonna have a terrible taste. But you can brush your teeth and hit that apple juice, and it's still gonna hit. Boop boop, you're gonna be good. But that orange juice, you can be like, oh shit. So you gotta wait. So that's why I'm going with apple juice, man. Bench or start. Good Times or the Jeffersons.
I'm gonna definitely say good times. Jefferson's was funny, but a lot of the comedy was a little over my head at that age. And I'm talking about both shows that age because I didn't watch neither one of them as an adult or in high school. Or so at that age when they were on TV, I would definitely say Good Times just because it just had a little bit more upbeat. It was funnier to me anyway, and I could keep up with the storylines even at that age.
I'm gonna have to double down with you. I'm gonna have to bench the Jeffersons and start Good Times. And I'm gonna be honest, man. Good Times just seemed too damn old for me. So I just was looking at me like, damn, I just couldn't get over what is that Fred Sanford? He's just too damn old. So
The Jeffersons, you mean?
I mean, on the Jefferson, yeah, he was too damn old. They was just to me, it just felt too old for me. So I never
Yeah,
could
it
really get
was. They
into
was
it.
like seniors.
Yeah, so I couldn't get into it. So Good Times used to pop up more too for me at that time. So I could,
It
so
was cold.
yeah, so bench or start,
And her mom was cold.
facts. Bench or start, sweet potato pie or peach cobbler. Which one you going with?
Oh man, that's not even close, man. I like some sweet potato pie. Don't get me wrong, with a nice little dollop, as my granny would say, some whipped cream on it on Thanksgiving or Christmas. It's definitely or this time of year. I get down with it. But peach cobbler, if you make it the right way, you make it with enough crust, not a whole lot of peaches.
Yeah,
Man, I'm give me some ice cream. It's Christmas time, baby.
Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. Hey,
You
that
remember
make me think,
Jimbo's?
huh?
Remember
Jimbo's?
Jimbo's?
Yes, sir.
Jimbo's had the fieriest peach cobbler.
Jimbo's had some fire
Fire.
shit. Period. They barbecue
But
was
that peach
hitting.
cobbler,
I ain't
you
never
ain't
had
that. Did
that.
you ever get it?
Nah, I ain't
Bro,
never
he
had
would
the
put it
peach
in,
cobbler.
bro, he would just scoop it in a styrofoam cup
Boop
and fill
boop.
it to damn near the top.
On some old school shit. You don't take it. But I'm gonna have to really. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a fan. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna pick. I'm gonna just say neither. I don't like sweet potato pie. I played that shit out a long time ago, so I won't even eat none on Thanksgiving, on Christmas, on Father's Day, Mother's Day. I ain't eating that shit. It's over with. Peach cobbler, it's an acquired taste, so I gotta like really be feeling it. So I'm not picking neither
Take
one of
peach
them.
cobbler.
Yeah, peach cobbler. My bad. We niggas, man. So this is just what we say. We say peach cobbler instead of peach cobbler. You know what I'm saying? But that was my mama talking for a couple seconds. But yeah, we ain't picking neither one of them because I wouldn't probably eat neither one of them. So it's the truth. Bitch, you start different world or the Cosbys.
Oh man, it's the Cosby's all day. Different World is a spinoff. Like I got into it some, and it made me definitely want to look at going to a HBCU. But as far as like show wise, like the Cosby's was it. Like that was my joint. Like I watch some of them old clips on YouTube right now.
Yeah, I can feel you. I'm gonna have to double down with you, man. I'm gonna have to bench Different World and go with the Cosbys. I had a crush on Raven Simone, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, she's so cute. We was, you know what I'm saying, running rough around the same age. So I was like, man, she cute. If I ever get on, I'm going to get her. Now I'm glad I didn't go get shorty ass. But we're gonna go ahead and move on to the
That's how I felt
TBQs.
about Rudy, man. That's the same way I felt about Rudy.
Rudy's still bad, but
Yeah, she was bad then. We ain't heard. She's like a couple years older than me.
yeah. So you felt like if I ever catch her and I get my money right, I'm coming for you, shorty.
Man, what?
Yeah.
Bagaloo.
Easy work. All right, man. My question for you for the TBQs is, man, what's the best Super Bowl halftime show you ever seen?
Man, it had to be Michael Jackson.
Damn, I didn't
It
even
had
think
to be
about
that
that.
Michael Jackson one, man. That one was hard, man. That fool, either Michael Jackson or Beyonce. They both put on, and Prince's was dope too. So I had to go Michael Jackson, Beyonce, and then Prince.
All right, I can feel that. I'm gonna have to go with the most memorable one for me. It's gonna be JT and Janet Jackson for sure. That's it.
Pulled off the poop,
Yes,
and the and the
sir.
and the booty and the boobity boob popped out.
Yes, sir. That's probably the one of the most memorable ones for me. Yeah, probably the best one. And like you said, probably Beyonce if we're going off of like the overall show for sure. Um, all right, man.
Kendrick was up there too, though. Kendrick, he did shut down the game with what he just did. That's
yeah,
just, it just feels like it's just too recent.
yeah, that's too recent, so I didn't pick. I didn't want to pick nothing like that. What was your first cell phone?
Man, a Nokia.
The Nokia. What color?
Yeah,
What
that
color was
Nokia
it? That
joint.
blue boy.
It- nah, I had the gray standard.
Oh, with this playing Snake. You was on there playing Snake.
Yeah, man. Snake a
Yeah,
Doozle had
yeah,
that weak ass game, paying all them, paying $120 for a few minutes,
man.
unlimited weekends, but had to pay for them minutes throughout the week. Yeah, y'all don't know nothing about that. Some of y'all bench mob. That was a whole different type of lifestyle, baby. You had
Way
to really
different.
learn how to work and twerk the minutes.
Oh yeah, you gotta keep that car short and sweet. All that,
Man, you got to be
yeah,
talking to me real fast, and we might even have a whole different code.
right. I'm gonna have to say my first phone, man. I think it was Samsung. It was a little Samsung flip phone, a little gray boy. I can't even remember what the name of it was, but it was a little gray boy. I ain't gonna stunt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Them was the days, man, when the flip phones was cracking, man. They had a
My
little,
nigga with that flip.
yeah. You know, all the
Shut
other,
up.
hey, all the other times I was stunting, I was faking. When I had the Nokia, it wasn't turned on, so I act like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I ain't had no minutes on my shit, so you know what I mean. I was stunting. I used to
Right.
just like the pager. I used to act like I had just turn it off, cut it back on, so it could beep 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 beep. Like who the hell tapping in with me? Like quit playing. Ain't nobody even hit your line. But
Man, I got a funny story real quick I want to tell you about pages. The first pager I ever got was that pager that was like a combination of
a
like
two
damn,
way,
not like a two-way,
yeah, it was a
but
two
close
way.
to it. So yeah, so I was getting like all the, like I had it set to ESPN too,
Yeah, you was
so I
getting
would
all the
get all these
updates.
alerts.
Yeah,
Man, my beeper was just blowing up all day, every day. I got it took from me in school so many times because it would just out
yeah.
of nowhere.
You looking
I'm
like
thinking
man.
somebody really texting me or paging me. Ain't nothing but a daggone update or alert
Yeah, they was
like what we got now.
yeah they was testing you out. They was just trying to see if you like that. They was trying to see if you was gonna be tapped in with it. So they was you was the
Man,
test run. I think I'm gonna skip this other question. I'm gonna go to the um okay. What was your first job?
my first job.
Yeah, what was your first job?
So my first job was working at this cafe called Rick's Cafe. It was right by my middle school. I was 14. I was used to
No, he
go to
was
this little
jugging.
bakery that was right by my school, and it was towards the end of the school year. And I don't know what possessed me to do it. My mom, no one asked me to go get no job. No one told me I had to, or none of that. I didn't necessarily need money for any specific thing. I just was walking past that restaurant when I was eating my donut one morning, and I saw they had a help wanted sign. And so I went in there and told the guy I saw the help wanted sign. He said, "Yeah, we're looking for a dishwasher and a busboy." I was like, "Well, I ain't never had no job." He's like, "Well, here's the application. Fill it out and turn it back in." So I got it. I took it to my counselor at school and told her. She helped me fill it out. I turned it in. Buddy gave me a chance, and that was my first job. I was washing dishes and bussing tables at Rick's Cafe over South
Oh, that's what's up.
at 14. Yep.
My my first job I ever had was the worst job. And if you a youngster, man, just try to avoid it. You know what I mean? They gonna try to you know what I'm saying? They gonna give you an opportunity, but if you're young, it's not worth it. But I was 14 like Neef was, and my first job was at McDonald's. But it was at Abbott Northwestern. So man, they was playing the kid, man. They had me come in there like What I'm trying to think, boy, that shit is crazy, boy. They was playing me, boy. They had me like come in, they had me come into work, right? And they'll be like, yeah, you know, hit the fries. I do the fries. And then this was before the drinks used to make the drinks before you. So they'd be like, you got to do the drinks too. So, man, they had me filling up them drinks, man. The hospital was booming. When I say the hospital was booming, man, for that little couple dollars, they was wanting a nigga to move way too damn fast, boy. And then at that, they wasn't giving the kid enough hours, man. They'd give me like 2 hours here, 2 hours there. I'm like, man, I can't make no money. So, needless to say, I worked at McDonald's for about like 3 weeks, collected me a little $200 check, realized 200 ain't gonna do really shit for me. So, it was time to let them go. And they got TKO. So we got them up out of there. So we're gonna go ahead and move on, man. Whatever you do, stay away from McDonald's if you're 14, because they might play you on them hours. But we're gonna go ahead and move on to Neef Snugs before we get up out of here. And my question for you, Neef, is what's the best advice you learned about consistency?
Man, the best advice I've learned about consistency is not even necessarily advice. It's something that I actually saw with my own self.
Okay.
That I actually saw with myself, and it actually worked in my favor.
Okay.
So I was never really consistent with going to school. It was a bit, especially the older I was bad with going to school, and I wasn't a habitual skipper, but I had a year in high school where I don't even know how I passed to even get to the next grade, other than the fact that Minnesota is a no child left behind, because I didn't do literally nothing my sophomore year. Like outside of gym class, that's probably the only class that I went to, and I didn't even go to that all the time. So with that being said, I just grew. I got accustomed to a pattern of consistently being on bullshit and not taking care of my business, and so
Right.
that followed that same consistency of that followed me into my adulthood. And it took me a long time to realize that aspect of myself, that it was me being inconsistent with being consistent in
Right.
another direction, in a direction that's positive to growth and being a better man and just being more locked in. And so the last, I'd say 10 years plus, I've focused more on being consistent and going to work and doing the things that I say I'm going to do that's going to better my life. And I've just seen the steady progression in a positive way. And
Right.
I haven't went anything other than up. Like I haven't had too many divvies or delays. So the main thing that I would say, bench mob, is just try to be consistent in in things that are going to be conducive for you being successful.
You're right.
Consistency is the key to that's the small part of it, but that's the major part of it. And because it's consistency has never failed anyone in anything, even if it's something that they necessarily don't have a passion for in the long run. Just
Right.
that you being consistent at that is going to help you in the long run.
That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. Okay. Hey, man. That's what y'all need to do, man. Apply consistency to y'all life, man. And all you gonna do is see up. That's what Neve said, man. That's the nug for the night, man. Hey, before we get up out of here, we want y'all to hit the like button. Go ahead and comment, subscribe. I did see a couple people over there on Twitch. Um, Say something. I see you, Jesse. I appreciate you for tapping in with me. I ain't have a chance to, get tapped in with you, but I appreciate you for dropping in on us. Um,
Yes, sir.
but yeah, man, y'all gonna check us out next Wednesday. We'll be back up in here on 7:30 Central Time. I'm your boy Broadway Beats. I got your boy Neef with me, aka Mr. Perp. It's the Bench Mob
Yes, sir.
Podcast. Hey man, Neef, let them know something before we get up out of here, man.
Man, let's stay locked in. Like I always say, stay focused. God bless. And like my man Russ Simmons would say, good night.
Yeah, you next time you're gonna have to keep Russell Simmons out. That's why he in Bali, and you know what I'm saying. That's my birthday twin, by the way. But damn, you know what I'm saying. But leave him in Bali, man. We on that note, man. We appreciate y'all for tapping in. It's the Benchmark Podcast, and we out, man.